Jet2, the airline for the British package holiday provider Jet2 Holidays. It's the third largest airline in the UK, flying from 10 UK airports to more than 60 destinations across Europe and beyond. Not only is it a massive airline popular with holidaymakers, it is also a great airline for aviation enthusiasts. The airline operate mostly Boeing 737-800, which isn't rare in Europe. However, Jet2 are the only British passenger airline still operating the Boeing 757. The Boeing 757 was introduced in 1982, originally to replace the Boeing 727, with the initial operators being Eastern Airlines and British Airways. It then went on to become a flagship for so many airlines and was popular because of its long range and was useful for both short-haul and long-haul flights. Production of the 757 sadly ended in 2003 and has since been phased out by many airlines and has been replaced by newer aircraft. However, Jet2 still have theirs today and are planning on keeping them for a little while longer. So join me in this review as I experience a flight from Manchester to Palma de Mallorca on the Boeing 757-200. Jet2 use Terminal 1 and Terminal 2 at Manchester, depending on your destination. Flights to Mallorca use Terminal 2, which was packed. We arrived at 4 AM for a 7 AM flight, and I've never been so thankful I didn't have any bags and already checked in online. Terminal 2 has recently been redone, and I have to say it's a much nicer design compared to the old terminal and the other terminals at Manchester. This didn't stop it from being chaotic, however. I didn't film in security for obvious reasons, but I have to tell you, we queued for so long, and at times I honestly thought we might be there until departure. Despite all the worry, we did get through security in an okay time and had about an hour before boarding. After security, it's straight through to duty free, which is a very good size and has lots to offer. You are then led straight through to the main departures area. The design here is very nice. The whole thing gives off massive shopping mall vibes, which I'm a massive fan of. The escalators make it very easy to get from one floor to the other, and I'm a huge fan of these purple honeycomb lights, which really make the whole place feel like a nice place to be. There's a brilliant selection of shops and restaurants, however they were very busy like everything else. I visited Wagamama's for a quick drink. One thing to remember is this flight took place in the Easter holidays, so the airport was, as expected, very busy. It wasn't long until it was time to head to the gate to board our flight. On the way to most of the gates, you will pass through the part of the old terminal that still remains. As you can see, it's nowhere near as nice. Boarding was chaotic, and it was quickly clear that the plane was completely full. My aircraft today is Golf Lima Sierra Alpha Charlie, a 30-year-old Boeing 757-200 originally delivered to Air Transat in 1992, and has flown for Ryan International Airlines before joining Jet2 in May 2006. Welcome to my seat, 15F. This is a standard economy seat. The legroom is not the best, and in the middle it gets worse for some reason. The seat design altogether is a little bit odd, with the seat back pocket being above the tray table. Of course, above the seat there is a call button and a reading light, but sadly no vent. We pushed back from our gate right on time, the safety demo played, the engine started, and we made our way to runway 23 left for departure.
Hello everyone, it's time to take you through the safety procedures for our Boeing 757-200. This is very important, so please remove any headphones and listen carefully.
Jet2 has a strange history. Originally founded in 1971 when Art Carpenter founded Carpenter's Air Services so he could fly fragrant flowers from Guernsey to the UK. It then got the name of Express Air Freight 4 years later, and then in 1980 got a contract with Royal Mail flying mail around the country. It rebranded to Channel Express in 1983, and in 1991 the Dark Group was formed and became a massive success in the freight industry. In 2001 the Dark Group purchased 2 Boeing 737-300s for Channel Express, and in 2002 they decided to create Jet2.com, which then went on to become a successful passenger airline. In 2007 Jet2 Holidays was formed. Jet2 now has a fleet of 100 aircraft and many hotels. That's enough of me waffling, let's get back to the flight. As this flight was early in the morning, I pre-ordered an English breakfast, which was actually quite nice. This was served right after takeoff, which was perfect. Now we are here well into the cruise, let's take a look around the aircraft in more detail. In the seat pocket you will find the menu, which is very good, with lots of snacks, drinks and meals. You will also find the magazine, which I never read, but if you like these, it seems pretty good to me. Of course there is also a safety card, which does the job. On the overhead bins there are loads of Jet2 destinations, which is a pretty cool feature, and very handy if you forget where you're going or you are planning another trip with Jet2. The Jet2 757 is all economy with a few extra legroom seats. The aircraft of course is in the usual 2-2 layout.
In the toilet of the 757-200, we are actually starting on set now, so we've got to be really quick with this. This is one in the middle of the aircraft, there's the smallest one plane underneath, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Yeah, reasonably nice, not too bad, so picture of a camel there, which is a bit strange, but it's the average toilet really.
As we passed through the Pyrenees and prepared for our descent, the crew handed out some lottery scratch cards. And I was incredibly lucky and won the grand prize of £1. As we start our descent into Palma, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for the support. We are getting so close to 1,000 subscribers and it really means the world to me. I'm hoping we can hit this goal as soon as possible, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I have so many trip reports coming this year from all of these airlines. So if you want to enjoy these videos as soon as they come out, make sure to like and subscribe. And now it's time to land into Palma de Mallorca Airport. Welcome to Palma Mallorca Airport after my flight with Jet2. I have to say, I really enjoyed this flight. The seat of course could be better, but this is a low cost package holiday company, so it was exactly how I expected. The price they charge, Jet2 is very good. I find the whole airline really friendly and welcoming, from the ground staff to the cabin crew, and even the cabin announcements with their blaring Jessica music. Some may say it's annoying, but it does give them a good soundtrack, and it really creates the holiday vibes. Thank you so much for watching this trip report. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!